wait.
What is happening?
The sound jacked it. Yes, I'm ready now.
Okay. Hi, honey.
Hi.
You're the worst. I mean, you're the
I'm the
best. I love
worst.
you.
Um, how you
Who
doing
got the
today?
topic today? I'm good. I'm good.
You just,
I'm
I mean,
chilling.
dang, slow it down. I mean, you just jump into it. Can we just have a minute? Who got the topic? Like, come on.
Hi, honey. You
Hi.
look pretty. I like your head wrap.
Thank you.
Who got the top? No,
All
I'm
right.
just kidding.
Okay. I think we should talk about, I actually did some research. Okay.
Oh, oh, okay.
I think we should, uh, okay. I think we should talk about like the statistical data on divorce and marriage. Because I've been
Okay.
thinking about like between the two of us, we have what, 7, 8 divorces?
Mm, God, just straight out the gate.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to bring
Seven,
up like
eight.
your past
Okay, hold
pain, but
on.
like,
Carry the one. I've had,
I mean, you don't have to disclose like your total, but
in
like
my
between,
defense, I'm a Libra.
oh, okay. So I got one in a possible because the first time I got married wasn't legal in the United States.
You have 1.5.
And then, but the second time I got married was like legal.
Okay.
And so I just want to read to you some data and like
Okay.
process why we would get married. Just okay. Between us, we've lived 6 divorces with like right? Six
Okay.
divorces. Statistically speaking, that already puts us in a category where odds are not exactly in our favor. Okay. In the United States, about 40 to 50% of first marriages end in divorce. But that's just the baseline. When you move into second marriages, the divorce rate rises to about 60% for third marriages, and it climbs again to roughly a 70 to 73% chance of divorce in marriages beyond a 3 or higher.
So basically, what it's saying is you have to be high to do this again after. Oh, okay. So let me ask you a question though.
Yes.
Is there a demographic? Are there
Ooh.
age ranges? Because here's what I know. There are a couple of reasons why I keep trying.
Mm.
But I will say that being 50, I mean, you and I got together, I was what, 45, 40, 46. We've been together for 4 years. That being of a certain age has really helped me understand what I want, what I need. I've gotten the whole out of me. I've gotten, I never drank or drugged or anything like that, but like
Mhm.
it's just very, very clear to me what I want and need in a partner. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why I'm so solid about this relationship. And
Wow. Okay.
my mother passed in 2022. And before
Mhm.
she passed, May of 2022, and before she passed, she said she knew something was on the line with my ex. And I don't know if she felt it, whatever, but she said, please do not give up on love because you have a lot of love to give and you will find the right person. So, whatever happens with this situation, please don't give up.
Mm.
So, that is another reason why. Those are the two reasons why. One, my age. Two, a dying woman's wish.
Mm. I feel that in this life, I am part of my purpose is to heal,
Mhm.
do the work for my family. As what I was told in a reading is you're here to do the work for your family, and I didn't really
Mm.
understand what that meant. And as I get older, I'm like, oh, okay. Part of the work for my family, for me, sorry, my dogs, is healing the
Yes.
generational trauma.
Yeah.
And what is one of the things that helps you heal more than anything, it's relationship. You know, it's only in relationship where you will see an accurate mirror of yourself reflected back. The
Yes.
and the things that relationships show you what you need to work on. And then
Yeah.
we could argue, well, why get married if you just need relationship? Well, something about marriage, something happens in a marriage, something spiritual, something
Sacred.
I don't even yeah.
It's
And so
sacred.
I'm wondering if it heightens the reflection. And I'm not saying people should get married so that they can make their healing journey even more effective and impactful.
Nor are we saying that people who aren't married, their relationships aren't sacred or validated or anything like that, too.
100%.
Because people
Yes.
would argue that marriage is it's the business end of a relationship.
Yeah.
It's just
Sure.
paperwork.
Sure. So whether either way, in a relationship, I think is where you're most challenged,
Mhm.
and most chiseled to become the best you in
Yeah.
this lifetime. And I've had to learn there are things that I wouldn't do, that I've done in prior relationships because I had to learn. And there are things that I think I did very well that I would keep in relationships going forward again because I had to learn. And
Mhm.
the best lessons come from failure, even with all the stigma that divorce has. And the best lessons come from failure. But I just want to, I want to stick with the topic of like how, given the data, what is wrong with us? Like, okay, like I hear all the like, oh, okay, you want to learn,
What is wrong with
you
us?
you're becoming more mature. Seriously,
Yeah.
like it takes a lot of courage to
Yeah.
we fail. Like we the relationships didn't work out over and over again. Why the
Mhm.
hell would we get married again?
I'm always I like in business,
Mhm.
my light went out. In business, I always say you either win or you learn, right?
Mhm.
There's no failure. So I've learned so much from my past relationships. I truly have.
Wait, you just said
And
that. That was Nelson Mandela.
you either win or you learn.
All right, you might be right.
I mean,
No, that
maybe
was
he said
Nelson
it, but that's
Mandela.
not where I got it from. I just it's something that I've said in business.
I just feel like you took. All right.
All right, let's ask the person that you rely on the most.
I'm sorry, I got lost.
Where
It's the
did
academic
the quote, "You either win
win
or
or
you
you learn.
learn," come from? By the way,
Maybe that was it.
the
What?
Bible says that there's nothing new under the sun. So,
Okay, good point.
yeah,
Good.
you either win or you learn. It is Nelson Mandela. However, that should
Okay.
show you that my ancestry.com did say that I had ties to Nelson Mandela.
No,
So,
it did
it absolutely did, and I will
not.
show you when we are done recording.
Okay, so that came through
Um,
your
it
DNA
came through
portal.
my
Okay.
generational connection.
Okay.
Anyway, regardless
Anyway.
of who said it, it's true.
Okay.
I do believe this, and while we are mirrors of one another, if I start to repeat what I did in one relationship, then I know that I need to course correct. So for me, that's a win. For me, that is my blessing and my curse is pattern recognition. And so I know that that's something that I need to correct. What's wrong with this? I think we truly not only have faith in, I always say, I hate people, but I love humanity. And
Mm.
maybe somebody else said that. Maybe Mother Teresa said that. You can Google that.
Yeah, I
But
won't.
okay. But I think we have enough faith not only in humanity, but also
Mhm.
in ourselves to feel confident enough to try this again. And that
Sure.
hasn't been easy because I will bounce. If I don't like the way your hair is styled that day, I'm out.
Or the way
And
you eat
that's
peas like on
mm,
Seinfeld.
man. So what is it that made you think, oh, also I'll say this one last thing because I said this in our vows, but I believe love is how you heal.
Mhm.
You heal in, around, and I don't wanna say for love of another person, but I would say
Mhm.
you also heal for love of yourself. So, I am convinced that love is for healing, and it also shines the light on what needs to be healed.
That's beautiful.
Why, thank you.
Ask me that question again.
What makes you think that this was a bright idea? Put your son down.
I am. He's very distracting. I love
He
him so
is.
much. Sorry. Um, I am a very like spirit led person, and I obey. So when spirit says go left, go right, I try to. I'm not saying 100%. And sometimes it's like my higher self leading me,
Mhm.
even if intellectually I might be afraid or like, I'm not, I don't know. There's a part of me that leads me that I can't explain,
Mhm.
and I follow. And
One of the things I love about you, actually.
and this between us, it's like a part of you that just obeys and knows, and that's what I feel. And then in terms of like the tangible human qualities, it's easy to be around you. I enjoy talking to you. I could talk to you for hours. I enjoy listening to you, even though I interrupt and I get squirrely and you accuse me of having, you know, whatever. But I trust you. You're
Mm,
nurturing. You're consistent. You're kind. I like your humor. We could talk about anything, literally, like
yeah,
the depth. We could go into dark places. We try not to add salt to each other's wounds. We fail and we get back up and we help each other up.
yeah,
It's not like I fell and you push my head down and I talk to you about that feeling. It's like this
yeah,
feeling you have when you have a partner, like you messed up and then they like push your head in the mud. You're like
yeah.
already on the ground and they just like push
Mhm.
you. And that's awful. It's awful to feel that way emotionally. And
Yeah.
I feel that we do that and we help each other up. And I think at our in our worst, it's when we don't help each other up. Like mostly me. If I don't, like, if you fall and I don't help you up, at worst I'm not helping you up. I'm going to off to regulate myself. And that's something I want to always work on because I never want you to fall and feel like I'm not helping you up. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Even if I'm the one that pushed you down, you know, it's like, oh, my bad. Let me help you up. I think we're getting better and better at that.
Yeah.
I just feel seen by you. I feel seen. I feel heard. I feel safe, and therefore secure, the four S's.
Mm.
So I did ask for, I did ask God. I said, okay, clearly I don't know what I'm doing, and that's when you came. And
Wow.
I know my spirit needed a nurturing woman, and you are very nurturing.
I really
Now
appreciate that, honey.
you ain't no pushover either.
No.
I am a Leo, so you could be bullied. I'm a strong personality, but I really am sensitive and empathetic and
Yeah,
compassionate.
your heart is
So,
gigantic, babe. That's one thing. Your heart is ginormous, and you want to do the right thing, and you want to be better, and you want to get better, and it's not like you have to constantly course correct. But I will
mhm,
say, without all the details, like, you have come leaps and bounds from when we first met, just
mm,
trusting love,
mhm,
just trusting me to be your family, just trusting
mhm.
the process, and I think that trust piece is huge,
Yeah.
and I have been, as we discussed, in several relationships, and there have maybe been 1 or 2 people that I have truly respected, and then at one point or another, I lose that respect, and I
Mm,
haven't done that with you. I tease about being a Libra. I'm really not a typical Libra. I love confrontation. I'm very decisive. You know?
Mhm.
I have my,
The Libras I know like confrontation.
well,
Is that like a quality?
we're famously known as we don't like confrontation, we're amiable, we're overly
Oh,
flirtatious, we're indecisive.
so you could not like confrontation and still engage in it. Are Libras known to like avoid it or
No.
something?
Yes,
Oh,
and I am the antithesis.
no.
So, I,
I mean, yes.
some point, I lose respect, and I've not lost respect. I've not gotten bored or decided I'm better off on my own. I always had one foot out the door,
Mhm.
and whether it was them or me, I always had one foot out the door, and I am so committed to this. One of the reasons why I love this so much, like this channel, and why we decided to do this is because we generally get along.
Mhm.
And when we have these discussions, I mean, this is just what we do authentically
Mhm.
all day long. We talking
Mhm.
to each other. And I remember us saying one day when we went down this rabbit hole, like, man, this was fascinating. We
We
should
should have could
record this,
recorded
you
that.
know? And then that's how this was born, but really
Mhm.
it's the love and the respect and that authenticity for me is palpable. And so I don't want this to just become a love fest where we just confess why we love each other in front of an audience to witness. But I do want to say that I do appreciate you trusting me to be your family because I think both of us have had a lot of loss and that's a whole nother
Mhm.
show. But
Yeah,
I
all that
think
trauma.
yeah, for us to be able to
Mm.
trust that we're gonna yeah,
I'm
you
not
good?
crying. There's literally some in my eye.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Yeah, it's a tear. No, but so for us to really just trust and have each other's
Mhm.
back, I think that's brave. And when we talk about healing, and I know
Mhm.
I mentioned this to you before, and we both kind of adapted it. There's this fallacy of the arrival as far as healing goes. And once I'm healed, I'll feel this way. And once I'm healed. But if we perpetually say we are healing, we
Mhm.
never get there. So
Yeah.
we're not healing. We're there. We
Yes.
we are healed and we are healed because we are here and we are with each
Mhm.
other. And to me, that's everything.
I love that.
So you are stuck with me.
I'm glad that we're having this conversation because, like I said, I feel regulated. I
Mhm.
feel very at peace. I thought the topic would like bring up some stuff, and
Mhm.
I have a calm over me.
Mm.
And despite what the statistics say, I still feel very confident and I have a lot of faith
Yeah.
that we made the right decision. And it made me
100%.
think about that's in every aspect of my life. Who I am statistically doesn't matter to me. I'm still going to show up and be and do. So,
Mm.
okay.
We can go
I think
there.
this is a good place to close.
All right. Close it out,
I'll
boo.
be right back.
All right, then. This one caught me by surprise, but thank you so much for joining us today. This has been Noelle and Tara with a difference of opinion. Thanks for hanging with us. We will be back next week. And if you like hanging with us, please like and subscribe. Here she comes. Peace, y'all.